There was a time when I believed success depended almost entirely on talent. I thought if I worked harder than everyone else, became smarter than everyone else, and stayed focused on my goals, everything else would naturally fall into place. I couldn't have been more wrong. I watched people with less experience, fewer qualifications, and fewer accomplishments receive opportunities I desperately wanted. At first, I blamed luck. Then, I blamed timing. Eventually, I discovered the real difference. They knew how to connect with people. They knew how to build trust, communicate with confidence, make others feel valued, and leave every conversation stronger than they found it. I realized that while knowledge may open a door, social intelligence keeps that door open. That realization transformed my life. I stopped trying to become the smartest man in every room and started becoming the man people genuinely enjoyed working with, learning from, and trusting. These are the 10 steps that helped me develop social intelligence and completely changed the direction of my life. Step 10. I learned to listen more than I spoke. I used to believe every conversation was an opportunity to prove how much I knew. Then I noticed something remarkable about the people everyone admired. They listened more than they talked. I challenged myself to ask thoughtful questions instead of rushing to tell my own stories. I discovered that people don't always remember your words, but they always remember how deeply you made them feel heard. Step 9. I became genuinely curious about people. Instead of trying to impress everyone I met, I became interested in their lives. I asked about their dreams, families, careers, and experiences. I stopped viewing conversations as transactions and started seeing them as opportunities to understand another human being. That simple change helped me build friendships that felt authentic instead of forced. Step 8. I learned to control my emotions. There was a time when frustration controlled my reactions. If someone criticized me, I immediately became defensive. If things didn't go my way, everyone could see it on my face. Eventually, I realized emotional maturity is one of the highest forms of strength. I learned to pause before responding, breathe before reacting, and choose wisdom over impulse. The calmer I became, the more people trusted me. Step 7. I paid attention to my body language. I never realized how much I communicated without speaking. I improved my posture, maintained comfortable eye contact, smiled naturally, and became fully present during conversations, instead of constantly checking my phone. I learned that confidence is often communicated long before words are ever spoken. Step 6. I started encouraging people more often. I noticed how easy it was to criticize and how rare genuine encouragement had become. So I intentionally complimented effort, celebrated victories, and acknowledged people's strengths. I discovered that lifting others never diminished me. In fact, the more I encouraged people, the stronger my relationships became. Step 5. I built trust through consistency. I stopped making promises I couldn't keep. If I said I would call, I called. If I committed to helping someone, I followed through. Trust wasn't built through one grand gesture. It was built through hundreds of small acts of reliability. People began believing my words because they consistently matched my actions. Step 4. I learned to handle conflict without destroying relationships. I used to think winning an argument meant I was right. Eventually, I realized preserving respect was often more valuable than proving a point. I began listening before defending myself, seeking understanding before demanding agreement, and addressing problems without attacking people. Difficult conversations became opportunities for growth instead of division. Step 3. I invested in relationships before I needed them. I stopped contacting people only when I wanted something. I checked on friends simply because I cared. I celebrated birthdays. I offered help without expecting anything in return. Those small investments created genuine relationships built on trust instead of convenience. When difficult seasons came, I wasn't standing alone because I had already built meaningful connections. Step 2, I chose to serve instead of impress. Everything changed when I stopped asking, how can this person help me? And started asking, how can I help this person? I looked for ways to add value, solve problems, and encourage others. Ironically, the less I focused on promoting myself, the more opportunities naturally came my way. Service became my greatest networking strategy. Because people remember those who genuinely care. Step 1. I learned that every person deserves respect. This became the foundation beneath every other lesson. I stopped judging people by their job title, income, appearance, or social status. I treated the receptionist with the same respect I showed the executive. I spoke to the waiter with the same kindness I offered a client. I realized that character isn't revealed by how I treat influential people. It is revealed by how I treat everyone. That lesson changed not only my relationships, but also the kind of man I became. Today, when I look back, I realize social intelligence has opened more doors than talent alone ever could. It strengthened my friendships, improved my career, deepened my family relationships, and gave me confidence in every environment. I learned that people may admire intelligence, but they trust kindness. They may notice talent, but they remember character. They may respect success, but they never forget how someone made them feel. If my journey has taught me anything, it is this. The strongest man isn't the loudest man. He is the one who listens with intention, speaks with wisdom, leads with humility, serves with generosity, and treats every person with dignity. I stopped trying to become the most impressive man in the room and started becoming the most approachable, dependable, and encouraging man I could be. That decision didn't just improve my conversations, it transformed my life. Because when I learned how to genuinely connect with people, I discovered that the greatest opportunities in life don't come from knowing more. They come from understanding people better. And in becoming better with people, I became a better version of myself. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the Digital Mentor 777 via YouTube.